It's been nearly 2 years now since we uprooted our lives, with aspirations to build out our tiny dream home. Home sweet home! Inside a 40-foot MCI D3 bus.
We've weathered rain.
We're looking for leaks.
And snow. And a trip to the emergency room.
I had a CT scan.
We've pushed ourselves to new limits to learn what we are capable of doing together.
Good job, team.
But with the recent passing of our beloved cat Zuri, we decided we deserved to take some time off.
One day off a month. I think that we deserve that.
Now that we're fully vaccinated and have our first real vacation in over 15 months.
Welcome aboard.
And you're invited. Every time we turn a corner, the water falls off the top of the canopy. We're Mela and Don.
We uprooted our lives and left Los Angeles
with the dream of converting an MCI D3 40-foot bus into a tiny home on wheels. We are sharing our progress.
one bite at a time.
What?
How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time?
So we're going to the French Lick Casino and Resort in Indiana.
Located in southern Indiana, the city of French Lick is about 2.5 hours south of Indianapolis, or a little over an hour north of Louisville, Kentucky, and is nearly surrounded by the Hoosier National Forest.
This is about relaxation for us.
We had a quick lunch, but first up on our agenda, we're going straight to the spa for some massages.
Ah, much more relaxed now.
Now the forecast called for rain every day we're here, but we're very lucky. It looks like we got a little break, maybe about 3 or 4 hours. So we're gonna get out about and check out some of the grounds here.
Enchanté. Oh, can you smell that? Oh my God. So this is the original mineral spring here in French Lick, the Pluto Mineral Springs, which is named after the Greek god Pluto of the underworld, which is why they've got this weird devilish mascot. Woo! It's so hard to stand here. It smells so bad. I guess word got out about this magical water, and they started bottling it, claiming that it would help with asthma and alcoholism and various things. They sold about $1 million a year of bottled water until the FDA came in and said there is a bunch of lithium in this water, which is a controlled substance, and the sale of Pluto water was banned. Oh God. Imagine drinking that. It's so bad. This water is also known as a laxative. You can take a bath in the spa in this water, and some people have been known to take a drink of the water while they're bathing, so they have put a toilet close by. famous Stinky Spring.
Looking around.
See all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden it'll just hit you. So in the late 1800s and early 1900s, this became a very popular destination. They would get a lot of traffic from the upper class and the gangsters in Chicago. And that's why there's a casino here as well. Casinos and lithium water. Sounds like the perfect combination for a gangster. We talked to some of the staff yesterday when we had some lunch, and that they said they're operating now at about 80 to 90% capacity because the CDC's lifted the mask mandates and for vaccinated people. But we're here on a weekday, and it is really quiet.
Sprinkling, but we've got a little canopy on this little sorry bicycle. We decided, let's just get out.
We just went through there, went through the parking lot.
Yep, that looks right. Is that
Right
the
there.
bridge?
Now we gotta make it through the driving range.
Alright, I guess we're getting wet.
It's raining a little more than we expected. It stopped raining for like an hour, so we're like, let's get out.
And then we thought maybe it'll just drizzle like it did yesterday. Oh, not quite. People behind us came screaming around the corner.
They came down the hill real
A
fast.
little bit worried they were going to crash into us there. We better pedal fast. Go, Don, go, Don. Whoa! Oh my goodness, Don, what are you doing? Full speed ahead.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to film and I lost my pedals. It's kind of hard to coordinate. Every time we turn a corner, the water falls off the top of the canopy. The camera is wet, but we got smiles on our faces.
This parking lot is the RV parking area. I did not see this listed on iOverlander. And as you can tell, with no one here in RVs today, it will be very easy to get access to park here.
So back there up against the park, there are about 6 spots with full hookups for $75 a night. You can fit a bus or RV up to 42 feet in those spots. And then these other spots in the parking lot are only $50 a night with no hookups.
And the exciting thing about any of these spots here is that it does come with full hotel access, which means you get access to the pool, the gym.
Did you pick up any hitchhikers?
Yeah.
Not even me?
Oh yeah, I'm bored.
We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no, no.
First class? That was really fun. I think we really needed that. It was a good laugh. Got our spirits up because this morning we posted the video of Zuri passing. It brought things up again for me. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your kind comments I'm sure there's loads of you who have lost pets too and understand, and I'm sure if you're watching our videos, you gotta be fur baby lovers like we are. So it just means the world to us to receive all the support and love and kind messages from you all. Thank you so much.
Boy, hear those cicadas? That is so loud.
So there's two different hotels in French Lick. The French Lick resort that we're staying at, and then West Baden, which is about a mile away. So we're gonna check that out. It's supposed to be really interesting architecture and a little more grand. So let's go see what it's like. In here, it's really massive. It's very cool.
So this massive area is like the lobby, lounge, there's a couple of restaurants, there's an ice cream parlor.
And there's nobody here. It's really quiet.
And it's also probably really quiet because everything on the ground, all of this is carpet. It's insane. How much carpet is this?
I like this hotel a lot.
So it looks like they call the big open area that we call the lobby the atrium. Now there's a circular corridor that goes all the way around it.
You even have a library in here. West Baden has some interesting history too. Both French Lick and West Baden, back in their heyday, went through some different owners. And around 1929, the stock market crashed and West Baden started having some troubles. Basically, nobody was coming anymore. And in about 1932, there was nothing going on and they ended up selling West Baden to the Jesuits for just $1. And there were two springs here at West Baden. The Jesuits decided to cap them. So this is a spring, and there's also the Apollo spring, and they've just filled them in with cement, so they no longer exist. The signs here say the Jesuits had reasonings like there was flooding going on, but from what I've heard from the locals, it was more about the fact that it went against their religious beliefs about these gods living in the underworld. So the bricks on the wall here are made of like a porcelain type material. They're called Tiffany bricks, and apparently each brick is worth $100.
And even more exciting to me, as you probably can hear, is this is designed acoustically to have this huge resonance.
So jumping forward to a more present time, this historic landmark was in disrepair and starting to fall apart. And in 2006, the Cook Company bought this hotel and started restoration, and in 2007 it started functioning again as a hotel with overnight guests.
Anyone who's done a bus build, renovation, or van project knows that it can be tiring. You can get sweaty a lot. Your body can be in a lot of pain, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting the proper kind of exercise. So another thing we've been doing this week is trying to get a little self-care in the exercise department. Went to the gym yesterday, went swimming. Now this morning, ow!
Did you get bit?
Yes. Ow. And now this morning, we're out on a hike up in the hills, in the woods.
And keep your mouth shut.
Because
There's a lot of bugs.
Bugs and spiders.
If you've been wondering where French Lick got its name, the French settled here. There were mineral springs with salt licks, hence French Lick. We're enjoying our last day here in French Lick. Most of what we'll be doing here is exercising and relaxing, swimming, and I'm heading off to the spa one more time today. This is so good.
So the resort has a new trolley here. We hadn't taken it before, so we just thought we'd put it on this afternoon. Anytime we ride a bus or a trolley now, we have to look around and see how it's constructed. After we tore our bus apart, we've never really looked at buses or any kind of vehicle the same.
You get nervous?
Yes, I'm scared to take it out. Just had a few tastings of wine and spirits, so taking them out very carefully. I think what was most fun for us was aquavit. Never heard of that before.
This aquavit is a Scandinavian recipe.
Similar to gin.
Just had this wafting spices coming back with anise and fennel. And
Definitely very interesting. And now we pulled out a trolley to come and pick us up and take us to West Baden for dinner and drinks. Such service, I love it. Oh, that's good.
We just found out that in St. Paul's Cathedral, Mella's dad told us if you stand on one side and whisper, you can hear the person whispering on the other side of the cathedral. It's a domed cathedral. We're gonna give it a try here. And whisper. Can you hear me whispering? Well, I think it's safe to say this was a failure. Did you hear me?
No, I think there's so many people talking. Like I hear things and they sound like whispers coming from everywhere and you can't necessarily make them out, but there's too many. I feel like if there's nobody else talking in here and you said something, I might hear something. But there's so many sounds coming at you and you can't tell where they're coming from is the weirdest part. Like, I don't know who was saying what.
No, I couldn't hear anything.
I said, Don, I love you.
Oh.
Don, I love you. Don, I love you. Each hotel offers something different. The West Baden is a little more upper class and obviously a little more expensive. French Lick offers a lot of activities. But the wonderful thing about these two different hotels is that it's so easy to get from one to the other or anywhere in town. So whichever hotel you stay at, you can enjoy everything that this whole little town of French Lick has to offer. I know, vacation has come to an end, but I think we got everything we needed out of this vacation.
A little time to decompress, reset a tiny bit, and we also tried not to do it, but we did some problem solving for our bus work. We got some exciting things we're going to be working on.
So we'll see you next week with some more bus work. People either love cane webbing or they hate it. I like it. Don approved. So we're gonna do it. Was in disrepair.
So we just found out from Mella's dad that in St. Paul's Cathedral
I feel like I should be shucking corn right now. Sitting on the porch, rocking in my chair.
You gotta be careful. You can Oh, I can tell if my side hurts from pulling it, trying to get it over, or because I'm laughing so hard. I think we're done with that.